As crazy as the world is right now, this has been an opportune time for crafting/life simulators to really reach gaming audiences, simply because they have been the ultimate source of vicarious living. However, there's no shortage of these relaxing time burners, and so a new release like Cozy Grove certainly has something to prove in order to differentiate itself from the rest. Playing, it may not reinvent the wheel, but there are some unique quirks to this experience, which might pique the interest of genre fans. What sets Cozy Grove apart is its basic premise and setup. You are essentially a spirit scout looking to help rectangular bear spirits find some sense of closure and direction on an island grove that functions as some quasi-afterlife. Honestly, what kind of parent signs a permission slip to send their kid to a spiritual bear realm? It's certainly a strange and unusual backdrop, but it does enough to help Cozy Grove differentiate itself from something like Animal Crossing. The bears come in all styles and colors, including one fused with a seagull early on. There's meant to be some karmic symbolism here, but while Cozy Grove doesn't explain the metaphysics of its setting in great detail, it provides just enough to create intrigue for the players who care about the various bear spirits and their quirky presentation. Each bear has certain tasks for you to complete, and in the process of doing so, you earn badges depending on the tasks that you engage in, and by completing a story quest, you restore a sense of color and life into the island grove. The core gameplay attempts some variety with options to fish and dig, so it bears some similarities with other titles in the genre, but much of the game involves fetching and delivering items, in particular feeding logs to a living bonfire which drives the main narrative. It feels like a series of fetch quests for the most part, with the core gameplay lacking the kind of variety players would normally expect. It's meant to be a light and relaxing experience where the enjoyment is interacting with the cast of characters and witnessing new events on a daily basis that are based on real-time and day cycles. The core gameplay loop of collecting and forging various materials and items and delivering those to spirit bears does get repetitive in a hurry with very little variation. This is an experience designed for short bursts of relaxation, almost like an exercise of mindfulness in a way. If that sounds like your kind of jam, then Cozy Grove might meet your expectations, but anyone expecting more will quickly run out of things to do. Still, there is some measure of achievement in collecting all the scout badges as you complete various tasks. The presentation of Cozy Grove is likely what will win over most players, where the hand-drawn art style is presented in storybook fashion and animates smoothly. Although on the Switch, I encountered some slowdown and frame skips every now and then. On a different note, the music serves as a relaxing atmospheric backdrop to the setting and it comes together nicely enough. The only challenge with the graphical style is that it can be difficult to spot objects in areas of interest, digging and foraging spots which all seem to blend into the hand-drawn backgrounds. Despite these hiccups, the gameplay is still smooth, especially when using the touchscreen interface. Cozy Grove definitely lives up to its namesake as a cozy gaming experience, one designed for short bursts of play. While playing a little each day allows you to get more out of the longer play sessions. The basic game loop is limited, but the charm of the game world and the basic premise provide a relaxing sense of achievement. While it's not going to replace Animal Crossing as your next favorite time sink, it does enough to provide a lighter and less demanding alternative. Noisy Pixel is giving Cozy Grove a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.